Okay, so we've split into two parts because of how the Zoom works at the moment. Yeah, we're just ending quickly with I think you got to the point where you felt this in your head. What's going on with that?
Oh, mushroom.
Yeah.
Where's the thing at?
Oh, I put it up here.
Come on. Yeah.
I didn't want it to fall because if it does, if you do drop this thing,
Yes. It ruins it.
delicate. You must be careful.
It's quite delicate, isn't it? I feel.
Yeah, I think so.
There's a crystal cylinder in there,
Mm-hmm.
like a tube. Yeah, and also there's a really good video on Syncretism Society podcast with William Bowles and Santos, and they share a lot of good information out there.
Oh, can you send me that? I'd like to see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send it to you for you and everyone watching. That was a good one. He was basically explaining that terahertz is like all over Earth in like high-end mountain ranges, but
Really?
it's lower in the cities.
Huh.
And this is just concentrated.
Concentrate.
But I hold this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hold this on my head while it's on the laptop. It's kind of like this.
Yeah.
I just forgot about it after a half hour.
Yeah.
And then I just kept going and going and going. It was like midnight.
Yeah.
Midnight 30. I was like, I'm just gonna keep it. And then I took it off and
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like the first thing I thought of, well, I felt the hole cut in my head, like, wow, that light like just must have just carved some different frequency. It felt like there's a tube up there. And then I felt like I was on mushrooms.
Yes, I know that feeling. Yeah. It's mental. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm super interested in that video because the scientists are called terahertz, the light molecule, the God molecule, like DMT. There's something to it, and yes, it's in nature. But there's a microprocessor inside that, and it's infrared shined on the microprocessor, which transmutes it into terahertz. And they've activated this unique, like you said, in concentrated terahertz format. And as far as I'm aware, it's the only device I know of that's available mainstream that delivers terahertz. In fact, guys, I'm going to get the 1100 one.
Yeah.
I was contemplating the 3000 one, and I will get that next year. I just need to build up a bit more, so I'm going to get the next better one, because I can work it. Basically, I can go around healing people. I've got the Rife machine because I know this delivers results fast. So yeah, it's going to be part of a business, part of my own use. I've got my faith in it. Not only that, did you know that the company's got a water terahertz thing? I know people don't need these because it does terahertz the water, but I think they've got a water flask or something that terahertz is the water. I'm interested to test that out when that comes out soon.
No, I don't know if I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember hearing that. Well, yeah, but while we're talking about it for the people, is this on that? Yeah. Well, you got to see our cool roof. You're supposed to charge water. And another good thing is I charge fulvic acid because it makes the minerals 60% more absorbable because they're structurized and lined up.
Yeah.
Rather than clustered and bound together. Well, they'll just stay bound together and pass through. When you
our thing.
Yeah. And the structure I've heard lasts forever, but I think the majority of after you shine it lasts for about 24 hours.
What? Say again? So it lasts forever, or 24 hours is long anyway to me. Jesus. When you
I
structure
heard both. So I assume William was saying that it lasts forever, but not in like potency, which we're looking for. I think the potency we're looking for, because there's a bunch of terahertz groups on Facebook where I've been gathering a lot of information, but they say 12 to 24 hours it holds a strong structure.
That's very long to me. I mean, Jesus, you don't need to do more than 24 hours. I mean, Jesus, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Unless you go, well, when I heard that it lasts forever, I went and charged everything in my fridge and like all the supplements and essential oils. So I mean, that probably helped.
Oh, good point on fruits. Obviously, I think the more water content, the more it makes sense to me. So like fruits, vegetables would really get a good whack of goodness. But probably foods that we shouldn't eat too would be enhanced, no doubt. Like anything that that's a really good point. The wand on anything. I literally it was only doing on the water. As soon as I got around to the body, and now I just do it on either points or organs, but a lot of acupressure points and hands, feet, head kind of work the whole body. And the longer I do it, the better my results. The better I feel.
Yep, I do like an hour every night in bed. I think that's really good. So at first, when Santos just let me use it, he told me I don't remember. I think we say put it on the chakras, or we were saying the intestines because that's the most. But then I just started painting my whole body with it, starting at my feet. I just do circles.
Yeah.
And I take like half hour for my lower extremity, and then like half hour, and then I just hold it up here for 5-10 minutes.
Yes,
That was a good way.
Yeah.
Top of the head. And now my favorite way is I do my palms because in those groups it shows charts.
Yes.
And the palms,
Yeah.
you can feel it right away. As soon as you turn it on, it's like you get a breath of fresh air.
Yes. Yep.
So do the palms, sometimes the back and the front.
Are you doing
And
it
then I
on
do-
full settings with the highest heat, the number 3? Are you going for that?
Well, we only have 2 batteries running in our house on solar. So I have to do the lowest one here.
Hmm.
And in Mexico, it's so hot there, so I can't take any more heat.
Oh, I see.
So
Yeah.
we do the high speed to cool.
Yeah, mostly the high speed cool, but I do find myself using the hot in Mexico even. still,
Yeah,
'cause
you still
feels
use it
good.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the air conditioning's on,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like incinerating hot when it's hot in the house, and then you turn this thing on hot.
Dude, I know.
It's
It's
just
like
probably good. 'Cause
I heard it's
keep-
hotter here now in Portugal. That someone told me it's 32 degrees. It's been 37 today, so it's really hot in Portugal. And this lady in Mexico said it's not as hot there, which I'm surprised at. So yeah, it's hot. Yeah.
What's that in Fahrenheit? Probably 100. Don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know, but 37 is very hot. That was and
Okay.
yeah, it's very hot. Yeah, probably
Probably
around.
not.
Yeah.
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 And then yeah, the bottom of your feet's a really good one.
In it.
And isn't it?
Yeah.
And the perineum too, right?
Yeah, I get to that too.
Okay.
There's a bunch of I got a catalog in my head because somehow I guess I knew I would have been doing this.
Right.
And then another thing while I'm thinking about this is a really good thing to invest because the Zen cleanse is obviously amazing. It's $300 for one cleanse, but
Yep.
this you can just keep using and using and using and using and using.
It's got 1 year warranty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. You can use it it's going to last, I think, obviously longer than a year. But yeah, you can keep using it and using it. As long as you don't break it, you've got that. Yeah.
I heard that's 5 years.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
then at one point you're gonna want to tape this on too, and maybe even pre-maintenance. This comes off. I don't want to do it because it's a sticker they use now. Very much at the. Okay, so the soles of the feet. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And then going up, genitals obviously important. I'm a Scorpio, so I'm gonna say that. And then the perineum was supposed to be like the number 1 next to the top of the head.
Really? Yeah.
So you can shine up, because this travels around 12 to 14 inches inside your body. So you're kind of wasting if you just go through your hand, it's just gonna go through your head. But if you do it like this, it's gonna go all the way down to your clavicle.
That's a really good point. We just said there. Yeah. Didn't think of that.
And same thing with the perineum.
Huh.
So you shine it up. So I just lay in bed and then I just point this going up, and it's like hitting the testicles, the intestines, perineum, all that, and it's going up into the intestines. So sometimes while I'm researching, I just point this there for like an hour, and I don't even have to move it around.
Wow.
Mhm.
I've done the perineum once, and it's quite fun. Feels quite good. I need to experiment more with that.
Yeah, and it goes through clothes.
Ah,
So,
Yeah.
like, if you don't want to be naked, you don't have to.
yeah, that's a good
And
point.
I've heard counterclockwise circles are good.
Yeah,
Yeah, it goes right through clothes for sure easily.
Yeah.
Counterclockwise circles, I've heard 4 to 6 inches, but I think that's for the hot. And then I've also heard 1 to 2 inches. So I'm still trying to work that out. What's the best distance? Because I use it all the time. I want to know what's the most optimal distance.
Oh, that's very interesting. I've watched on their official videos, and it resonates with me. It might not with you, but they said that it's like massage, 10 times more powerful than massage. And I don't want to, and I think massage has its place always in society. But I do feel that, yeah, it does seem like if you did 1 hour of this on your body versus 1 hour of massage, it just gives you more. That's what my intuition tells me on the power of that device. Like,
I think it's true. Something miraculous happens when you put it on your face. Your whole face is just like, I never knew how much tension was in my face and my jaw right here till I put this thing on every time. It's like, oh, wow, I was just used to that because your whole face just relaxes.
yeah, yeah.
Something about that.
One thing I've noticed, I don't know, so it might have just been an odd night, but basically I've been doing it at nighttime. I guess even now's nighttime here, and I'm going to stop doing it now because I think it's so powerful. It's stopping me from sleeping, and I can't work out it's because I need less sleep or it's I think they say because it heats the body up, and does the body need to be cold for sleep, and that's interrupting my sleep cycle. It might. I don't
Yeah,
know
the
if it's one of
brain
those
does.
two things. Yeah. Oh, so have you tried that? Do you think it's true that not to do it at night time then, just before bed?
Uh,
Not before bed.
no, it actually helps me sleep. It
Does it?
helps me relax.
Oh,
So, I mean, like a lot of things, it could be people's bodies respond differently. And I'm also not using it on the hot setting.
I see. Oh, okay. So I was using it on the hot setting. Maybe I should try the non-hot setting as an experiment. And then no. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, Santos has the sleeping problems, trouble getting to sleep all the time. This is like his favorite thing to help him fall asleep. So it's also for him too.
Really? Oh, wow.
So, yeah, yeah, I don't know. Oh, another right here is a good one.
Mhm.
They say it's for the lymph node, but there's lymphs everywhere. So I think there's actually a point. But yeah, point at the lymph node. That's a miraculous spot too, right on the neck.
Oh, right. Nice.
That's a point. And
And
then
that
the
would go
armpit.
right through. Oh, yes. I saw that one. Yeah. Yeah. For lymph drainage and yeah.
That's a good one. And this is really good too.
Mm.
Oh man, this
Do you know if it's?
feels
I've been doing it on my eyes. If I'm being honest, I look at it and I do it on my left and my right eye. That seems to really do something for me as well. Um,
Yeah, I think there may have been people. I know a lot of people are talking about that in the groups. I think people have had results with their vision. Yeah, one lady did. She got vision improvement from doing that.
yeah, I'm starting to notice it. My friend Neil's has got a blurry eye, and I put it on his left blurry eye, and he can see much better through it. And that was in 2 minutes. I only gave him 2 minutes on it, which is nothing to me on the wand. That was pretty-
Yeah, it can be instantaneous, like that arm pain that I have, it goes away like within minutes.
Yeah.
And right on the gut too, if you got a upset gut, I
Mm.
noticed it starts relaxing your gut like right away.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
son had a stomach ache one time and put it on his gut and it was gone within like
7 minutes.
30 to 60 seconds. Yeah,
Wow.
not long.
Vagus nerve gets hit a lot by this as well. I mean, it's a holistic power tool, like a really cool thing in our arsenal of kits, like a thing. Like you said, it's lasts forever. You could blast it, and yeah, I don't know. Another one I think I'm going to be using forever. Like another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this I can't wait till they evolve and grow. But this is a med bed, right?
So I don't get it. When they say that, what do they mean? I've heard that people say that.
It's like the same technology.
Yeah, no, I'm assuming I don't know exactly what a med bed is, but I'm assuming it's a bunch of these in like a tanning bed.
Oh,
And
is
this is
it?
just
Ah,
what I'm thinking it is. And
yeah.
see, this is the handheld med bed. And if you don't know, I've heard med bed can regrow your limbs.
Well, it makes sense. Remember, I do believe it's getting to the bone, heating up the bone, and releasing a load of stem cells. And the med bed will be doing the whole body. That'll be doing just a little part of the body for a specific part of the body that's injured. Hence why
Yeah,
people are
it's
getting.
for
Yeah,
everyone to have right now for affordable prices.
yeah, it's amazing. Okay, lastly, can we transition to your one that I haven't tried yet? I'm going to buy after this.
Right.
Now it's called Nuri.
New
The
me.
company's Numi. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Santos showed this one to me. It's breakthrough. It's nanotech, and most nanotech is their compounds or whatever molecules are at 100 nanometers, and it needs to be at least 50 nanometers. And these guys figured out with this new technology how to get it under 10 nanometers.
Whoa.
So
Yeah.
so it absorbs most efficiently in the nano realm. Yeah, and they nanoed glutathione. They decided that was the best thing to nano.
Hmm.
It's glutathione in here, mostly glutathione, and then this is spray for skin. It's nano glutathione and nano collagen from fish scales.
Oh, so the militant vegans will be like, don't use fish.
Yeah, yeah, you
And,
don't, if you're vegan, don't get the skin,
I-
the Numi skin. Because
yeah.
you can put this NutriFresh
on your skin.
on your skin too. It's
Yeah.
just it takes longer, I guess. And you know, we
figured
don't eat animals, but I
you
don't
swim
know.
in the ocean, so you're swimming on fish scales. That's
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't really get
You try.
the word. I probably got 12 pounds of animal flesh rotting in me from the first 20 years of my life anyways.
Or maybe not, because the Zen just got rid of all of it very soon.
Yeah, it's getting rid of it.
Working on it, yep.
Got rid of about, oh man, I had one probably that was 1.5 pounds.
Oh wow.
But,
So
yeah,
yeah.
the skin one, like I was kind of on the fence about it, but now that I started using it,
Mhm.
like I've noticed differences right away. So people who like want to, you know, look rejuvenated, and it's not all about aesthetics either, you know, but when you look good, you feel good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was explaining to you earlier before we started recording, but I've only been doing it on one hand. And I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but I've been doing it on this hand
Mhm.
for about 3 weeks, but not on this hand.
Hmm.
And I noticed a slight difference just in person. The one I've been putting on like has a more of a glow to it.
Yeah, it's smoother.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's smoother.
definitely. So
Yeah,
That's
your
amazing.
testimonial too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I think even anything we know, anything that we put on our skin goes into our bloodstream and our body. So yes,
Right.
aesthetically, and that's brilliant. It's making the skin glow, but also it's nano glutathione going into the whole body systemically through a localized bit. Like, you know, we rub the
Yeah.
agent, it goes everywhere, sort of.
Yeah.
It stays there. Like,
Yeah, and it's a good spot to put too. Your face has like all your meridians and stuff,
yeah.
you know, like your foot. So,
Yeah.
That's the skin
So-
one. There's another one for drinking.
yeah, you just 1 cap 3 times a day or 2 caps. You just pour it in here,
Mhm.
and swish. It's called Nutri Swish. You're supposed to swish it for 30 seconds. You could hold it under your tongue.
Mhm. Decent taste. Not that we care about taste.
Yeah,
It's actually a bit sulfuric, and then they added. I don't care what it tastes like.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
It's very, but they added peppermint to cover,
Mm.
and it's
Nice.
actually not just glutathione. I don't think. I think they put curcumin, nano curcumin,
Oh, yeah.
nano L-cysteine, nano glutathione, and I think that's it.
Interesting. I've heard of another amazing curcumin, which is curcumin turmeric. Same thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah. So I've heard of another product that's just nano curcumin, and I do believe it's phenomenal. It seems to extract way more curcumin than just normal turmeric that we know. So there's something to that one and the glutathione one. So yeah, I could imagine it being very powerful. You just said they've got nano curcumin in it too.
yeah. I think nano's the future, kind of like homeopathy. You don't need a lot. I think like a lot of the stuff we're doing is we're only absorbing like 5%.
And it's like so
They said
diluted.
16% is the average absorption rate of.
Yeah.
I think that's what he said on one of the new memes. But yeah, what was it?
Oh, and things are just so diluted, like
Mm.
with fillers and
Oh yeah.
chemicals, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and people who, one thing that I was concerned about this too is the water that they use, because I'm like,
Yeah.
you know,
Mm.
want to have the best water. And how did he explain it?
It's 40% more clean than medical grade IV
What? Really?
water. So it shows that they're conscious about everything. It's still in plastic, which is BPA free, but you know.
Yeah.
And then another thing, this is a financial thing too. This is I guess they have like one of the best comp plans too, because it's
Really?
it's
Yeah.
a business that where the people help people distribute it and they get a
Yeah.
percentage.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can. This is like it answers all these things. You can help your friends get healthy, which we all want to do anyways,
Yeah.
and you can pay for your life while you do it.
Yeah, and then the thing, the founder, the guy who like, discovered this or whatever, I don't know his name, but he was already retired. And then they were doing like different experiments or whatever still, and then he like started working again just to make this.
Yeah, Scott.
He was that good.
He was the owner, I think, or the face or the name to the Total Gym with Chuck Norris, and he's like already retired and he's 81.
Had plenty of money,
And
so
he
he
did
didn't
one
have to.
Yeah, Yeah, that was the point. He has plenty of money, but he did the one hand thing too. He sprayed one hand, and the difference was crazy. Like
Yeah.
one was
Yeah.
like an 81-year-old man's hand, and the other one was like a healthy 55-year-old hand.
Yeah, because I'm guessing he probably doesn't focus on detox like we do. So
Right.
sometimes the results are even more shocking because we get
Right.
muddled up because we're kind of so clean that we don't know what's more powerful because we're doing loads of things. But then when you're not into health and another one I'm interested to see if it was a normal person off the street doing these things. I wonder what would happen.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, because now we should let him know what glutathione does.
Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Glutathione. Yeah, it's important. They chose it because this is one of the most important. It's the most important antioxidant in your body, and it's responsible for detoxing. So this is what detoxes you, and your glutathione goes down 10% every 10 years after the age of 20,
really.
along with stem cells. So when you're 50, it's significantly less.
And it's in like every cell. Glutathione is in like every cell.
It's in every cell. It's amazing.
Huh.
It could take 10 hours to tell you everything about glutathione, I think, because they've done so many. They've done so much research on glutathione. They've done 179,000 studies on glutathione, whereas vitamin C, they've only done 49,000 studies on PubMed.
Wow. Yeah.
So it's highly researched and very little talked about. The more conventional recent way to get it was through injections
Mhm.
at an official place, and that costs $2,000, and it only lasts 6 hours.
Got ya.
So
Yeah.
so it's not. Yeah, people aren't getting they're not getting much out of it because it has a half-life of 90 minutes or 60 minutes. I think it's 90 minutes. So every 90 minutes it cuts in half, and it lasts about 6 hours. So you would have to go in and if you want to keep your levels high to make a difference, every 6 hours and get it's like a $2,000 injection.
Mhm.
So it's really priced good too. It's $50 a bottle.
What
And it
about the
lasts like
glutathione? You know about the Lifeway patches, the glutathione one,
Yeah.
that's amazing too.
isn't it?
Yep.
Like,
Mhm.
but I've got a feeling that might be more. I don't know though. Maybe I'm projecting my bias onto it, but I think that might be more powerful than the Lifeway glutathione one. Bearing in mind, it's I don't know though.
This is like
Who
this one.
knows? Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, the liquid one.
Yeah, because I think because it's nano.
And it's concentrated.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Lifeway says it goes up by 600%,
Right.
300% guaranteed. This probably around the same, probably 400 or 500%.
Yeah.
But you know that 600, 300%, isn't that just from a few people, or was it every single person?
It was about 300 for every person, and 600 as high as it went.
Oh, I see. Wow. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that would do the same thing, I would have thought. Like very, bearing in mind its size and really going into the micros, like nano, yeah, levels they can't imagine, and in miniature scale.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
The guy that we talked to before purchasing, because we wanted to like get all the information about it that we could before we made our decision. And one of his biggest things, he's like, how old is he?
65. He's been in the health community for 37 years or so, something
Yeah.
like that. Sorry, Ray, if I was wrong.
And his brain fog went away.
Yeah, it really helps with brain fog. It helps with
Hmm.
continuity of sleep.
Hmm.
And athletes are really excelling the most because they take a lot, and they're all about performance. They'll take,
Huh.
I don't know,
6 capsules, I think,
every hour
when they're
for tournament.
performing. Then
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
In the previous world record bench press holder, he's about 60 years old now, and he had the record maybe like, oh man, like you're just gonna have to get the gist of this. It was about some years ago, he had the record at about 700 pounds, and now he's older and it went way down, his bench press. Anyways, he started taking this, and now he broke like all the
Another
records,
record.
and he
Really?
bench presses 1,126 pounds.
Wow.
And he says it is when he started doing loads.
Wow. So there's athletes using it for performance enhancement. So it's legal, obviously. These are just supplements. They're not like plant medicines that could be classified as illegal. So yeah, that's amazing. Wow. Okay, I'm definitely gonna buy some after this. And I know what I'm like. If I feel a difference, and I'll do an
Yeah.
experiment, so I'm only doing that. So I'll make sure that I'm not doing too many things. I'll definitely be happy to affiliate with it. But I did notice when I was going to buy it, yeah, like you said, it chose your name, so that's good. There's a good,
Okay.
I like the rewards for it. Like, everyone should be rewarded for spreading the word, and I love companies that do have good affiliate rewards plans. Like the Root, like the Zen Cleanse is amazing. That's the iTerracare one's got a good rewards plan. You know, it's Chinese. That one's got a good one too. So it sounds good.
Yeah.
It's really solving a lot of problems. Like, where else would we be working? You know, you don't want to work for some corporate
No,
gas station or, it's just amazing.
no, it's doing what you love, and I'm lucky and blessed to have found affiliates and make decent money now, doing what I love. I don't have to work corporate jobs. I can do my healing, which is my priority. I can focus on it because I don't have to worry about money, basically. So, because we're telling people that these Zen cleanse, these wands, these Nutri things, they really change people's vibration and health. You know, they really do.
Yep.
And the best part about it is that we're helping people, and that's what we're here to do.
Oh, and for a video on this, Syncretism Society has on YouTube, Syncretism Society, and probably just type in Numi.
Mhm.
And then there was a good one on there too. They had the owner on, the Scott guy who owns the Total Gym, and then all these other things. And then they did 4 with Numi, 4 1-hour
Really?
podcasts.
Oh wow! I've got to check out. I've got to go back through them. I know I saw the one you sent me. I've got to see the others. Yeah, I've got to check them out.
And then if you're wondering how to spell it, let's see.
And
Numi.
got ya.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's really cool. Is there any last words you guys want to leave? Because this has been amazing. We've gone and talked about, we focused ourselves and talked about these amazing things that you can buy that really help people's health and helping you guys. Is there any last words you want to leave anyone that's going to watch this with?
Wow. Yeah, these are okay. Yeah, I would definitely combine them all together and not think that just one of them is going to do it. I wish they were that strong where you could erase all the vaccine damage we got prenatally and the radiation microwave we live in and all the toxic food we've had, but it's going to take a lot to reverse that, especially while we're being microwaved.
Yeah,
So it's going to have
good
you're
point.
going to have to combine them all and get the real results, because we're going up against more technological warfare, biological, chemical warfare than ever before. So that's why we need to do this. All these things.
That's powerful what you said there. Agree. Yeah, don't just do one thing. I mean, one thing will help, but yeah, do everything. It's holistic health, isn't it? It's a whole body. Attack it from all angles, from your water, your diet, your fasting, to your paid supplements, to your whatever you do, and even connecting with right people, mindset. I mean, it's everything, isn't it? Like, all of it.
Yeah. Definitely.
Cool, guys. So let's
Yeah, let's do another one in
Yeah.
a month or so.
There's so much to talk about.
let's do it. I will do. Okay, let's do more regularly with you guys. I'd love to. But yeah, that was amazing. I really enjoyed it. So let me sign out this
Yeah.
list. Mary with Lixano, Crystal. I'll get your surname right. Cavalier. Cavalier.
Yes.
Cavalier.
Yep. That's what it is.
So thanks, guys.
Thank you.